Hello and welcome to my channel, The Third Reel. This is my new channel, so like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And today we're going to talk about Pluribus. Did I say it right?
Pluribus, yeah.
Pluribus. Yeah. A new TV show drama. What was it on? Apple.
Apple.
Yeah, Apple. So we're just going to talk about the season ending, overall season, what we think. And as I say, like I know probably I'm a bit late with this, but it's a new channel. Give me a break and like and subscribe again. Say that. Now today I'm joined by my good mate Ian. He's a bit of a movie buff, not a bit. He seems to know his stuff as well. He's not just like the superhero stuff. So yeah, and introduce yourself. Say hi.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'm not a movie buff at all. I just know what I like.
Well, no, you seem to know stuff. That's the reason why we had you
Mm.
on and I have you on here because I don't want to look bad. I don't
I'm
want to
gl-
do all the talking.
I'm glad you decided to watch this because I think it was me saying to you that I thought you'd like that made
Yeah.
you kind of go with it.
Yeah. Because normally I don't listen to people. I was like, oh, I don't care. But yeah, all right, give it. And you seem to have given mostly good recommendations, apart from that surfer. I was, my God. Yeah, but give it a try. Liked it. So without going into, I suppose we can give spoilers because if you're watching this, that means you probably have seen it. But me going into this, I don't know what to expect. I know the girl from Breaking Bad was in it, and I really enjoyed her on that. Yeah, she was a great character on that. And long story, but yeah, and anyone who's seen, she was good on it. I don't know what to expect going in to see this. I knew zero about it. Yeah, and for anyone who doesn't know, let me give you a small little summary. It's about this alien signal and it gives us kind of like a, what would you say, something then how to make something that we take ourselves, like a
So,
chemical, like a
so I
medicine.
think I think the way I'd describe it is it's like a computer virus that hits kind of human DNA through radio signals.
Yeah, and everyone in the whole world is now literally one person. They all think the same, act the same. They're not really individuality between anyone, but there's a handful of people who it didn't affect in the world. And the blonde guy, I don't remember her name, sorry.
Carol.
She's Carol. She's not affected by it. Now, normally you expect a sinister thing where they're all going to come and kill her or do that, but no, it's completely the opposite. They can't do enough for her. They will do any beck and call. She said, I want a Chinese, and the next minute it's there. She wants her house painted, it's done.
If I asked right now, would you give me a hand grenade? Yes. What about a bazooka?
They doing everything to please her because they keep telling her, we're sorry that you couldn't change this way. Now, that's a world I could live in because I don't like anyone around me. I get annoyed quickly. And if someone's going to bring Chinese to my house or do anything I want, obviously the hot girls the other guys had around the house, that's how I would have them around the house all the time. So yeah, to me it sounds like a perfect world. But she is doesn't like it, which I understand, and she's thinking there's something sinister going on. Now for the whole show I'm waiting for that sinister thing too, and you get glimpses, of that happening now and again. You're waiting for something sinister, and there's a couple of things here and there, but you're waiting for that big sinister thing to happen, and I think it will. But as I said, I don't. Yeah, I suppose I could say the ending, but it leads up to more sinister stuff. Not completely. You're on the fence about what's going on, but what do you think anyway about what I said and the show in general?
I think it's a really good modern invasion of the body snatchers.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I think
completely different though. It's a
it
different
is.
kind of a thing, but on that par, yeah,
It absolutely is. If you think about what, if you were to say what does it resemble, it resembles that, right? Except they don't seem to want to do bad, right?
yeah, yeah. When
But
she when she annoyed them, they all left town and
yeah,
stuff. It's like, what the hell?
but there's obviously more to it. They don't want her to have free thought. Okay, I think that's very apparent by the end of it. It
Yeah.
is that when I suppose we're jumping around a bit, but when you
Oh,
find out that they can her and the 5 other people that haven't been turned into this hive mind, when they find out that they can do it through stem cells, and you think, oh, they need to ask for the rights to do that, and then you find out that behind their back they've been finding a way of doing it anyway that they would never have told her about, and then would have just
Yeah,
gone ahead and done it. That kind of tells you that freedom of choice was taken away completely, which is
yeah, yeah,
very odd, because the thing that they enjoy most about her is the fact that she's able to create new things where they cannot. They So she can surprise them, she can write new stories, she can do these
yeah, yeah,
things,
yeah. Because
and
they're all just one-minded. Yeah.
yeah, and
The
they
only
get
thing
joy
I'll
out of
say
that.
though, sorry. The only thing I'll say is, see, part of me thinks that they give the impression that they keep saying is they feel sorry for her because she's not like them and she doesn't know at least that it is. But as you can imagine, no, there's probably something else to do with that. Do you know what I mean? Which we
Mhm,
don't know yet. One thing else I'll say, there's a few what you would say filler episodes. I
mhm,
mean, it's 8 episodes long. And we'll say stuff like The Walking Dead. Some of the filler after 20 episodes, apparently 5 of them are good. It can get irritating, but I found that even the filler episodes were actually engaging, and
mhm.
I liked about, what she's doing, trying to occupy herself. I actually found, and she's a good actress. All the acting's good. I actually even like the lady. I'm terrible with names today. Do you know the lady? Her
Zosha,
Toronto, yeah, Zosha. I
Zosha.
really like her. Yeah, actually, like I really find her, like, I hate the fact that she is an individual. She's one
Mhm.
of them, but I actually like her in general. And then sometimes she says we kind of, oh no, the Spanish guy.
Manutios?
He's not having it. Yeah, he was not that whole journey. He was not having it. Yeah,
And when
they
he
were
falls onto
offering
the
him this.
tree,
Yeah,
that's
but I was going to get to that. The petrol, the diesel, the gas, whatever you call it, and he was not having it. I mean, at that point, when he was in the middle of nowhere, they would say, "Hey, we'll give you some." I would have been, "Yeah, fuck it." Do you know what I mean? But he was like, "Nope." He stuck to his guns, and even when he hit that tree with the spikes, which was, obviously he had no choice. He didn't know, but he
mhm.
still was fuming over it. He wanted to pay him, and they were like, "No, don't worry about it." He paid him also for the ambulance and all that. So yeah, what do you think about him and his
I
journey?
I re I really like him, and I really like the dynamic between him and Carol, because she's by the time it comes to the end, she's
She's
kinda come back round again to
yeah,
his
yeah,
way of
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
but she'd been on the
She was
journey a lot
yeah,
ahead of them, and said the fear and the concern that he had was what she had manifested at the beginning,
yeah, yeah.
and she didn't like seeing that. She didn't like that mirror kind of shown to her about
Yeah, yeah.
what was there.
Because
So
she was definitely kind of bending a lot,
yeah,
especially
yeah.
she's in the relationship with Sosha.
And, well, yeah, and I think that's the point, right? Is that she was in that relationship, and she finds out that she can't trust her still. That she thought she could trust her, but she can't trust her, and that ruins that for
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
And I've seen a. I'm not going to try and get too intellectual on this, but there's a lot of people saying that this is a commentary on kind of the individual versus the dawn of the internet, and how an individual's voice is lost because of the voices of what is the net.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah.
kind of see where they're coming from. There's a lot of color play that's in there too as well. You'll see that he uses blue and yellow quite a lot through the entire series.
No, I
She
noticed that.
yeah, she wears yellow when she's feeling like she's an individual, and then she wears blue when she is feeling part of it. And you'll notice that
Well,
they're
no,
always
well
wearing blue.
spotted. I'm gonna
Oh, it's not
notice
as
that
yeah,
now after
just
you said it.
yeah, but yeah, just and I think my favorite character in it is Mr. Diabati, the guy that you like. The whole James Bond um, gambling scene that he has
I
set up
don't
was
like
just
him. He getting on my nerves, do you know? I want him to be a bit more serious in places, do you know? Because he's loving it, and I get it, because so would I. Yeah. But I'm waiting for her to have like somebody to rely on her wavelength. And I think we're getting it with Matey. But he seems extreme though compared to
yeah.
her, do you know? And so I feel like he is on the wavelength, but not quite, because he's just extreme. I like the fact that he was uncompromising through the whole time. Do you know, like he says, "Get in the ambulance," and she was like, "Get in the ambulance." Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I like the cinematography; it looks really good as well. Yeah, and I find it different, interesting, a surprise.
Mhm.
I'm gonna say this right, and it's not gonna be a popular opinion. Yeah, but Derry was on at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I liked Derry. I thought it was
Yeah.
really good. I was nearly I was nearly more looking forward to these episodes over Derry, only a little bit. Do you know? I was just because I
I was
knew
the same.
probably what happened in Derry, but with this, I
Exactly.
don't know what was going on.
That's why, right? Because you knew what was gonna happen in Derry to an to a degree, right?
Yeah,
So there was
yeah,
no
yeah,
surprises
yeah,
to come there. But if there ever was a show that should be released like it was, a week at a time, it's this show. Because you needed enough time to be able to talk about it with people to try and get
yeah,
ideas together. I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's missed when you see everything being released at the same time now, is that
And it
kind
gets
of
forgotten about
yeah.
within a week or two. Do you know
Mhm.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's like done one and done. I was going to say though is you see apart from you, I see it, I heard of it. Apart from you saying it was good, the fact that I heard it was Vince, what's his name?
Mhm. The director of, Better Call Saul.
He didn't he create them?
Mhm. What yeah, could be creator or director, yeah.
Yeah, he created them and he created the X Files.
Mhm.
I didn't know the guy who created Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad was
No,
the guy who created X Files. And the
no,
X Files back in the 90s was like, wow.
amazing,
Yeah.
amazing,
So when
yeah.
you put that and the sci-fi element, you know he knows what he's doing.
Mm,
And it did make me interested, but I thought I was like, oh, I don't know, that picture looks like what's it about? I don't know, you know. He said, give it a try, tried it, invested. As I said, I don't want to say I liked it more than Derry, but I remember looking forward to the episode slightly more because I don't know. It's weird because I love it, the old ones and all that. So, but it just to me, and if you haven't seen it, whoever's watching this, if you haven't seen it, probably giving away a few spoilers. We didn't give the ending away as such, yeah. But no, I don't think we've given any spoilers away really as such. You know, we haven't given away much. But I will say that I really recommend if you like the X Files and you like Better Call Saul, definitely watch this. I'd say. What do you reckon?
I would say if you're looking for a quirky, unique take on sci-fi
Definitely. And
that
it has serious. It's not
yeah,
quirky. It has moments.
it's yeah, absolutely. It deals with a lot of human issues, loneliness being a major component of it as well, right? There's a
Individuality.
yeah,
Yeah.
individuality. There's a lot
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
it,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it also has a very dry sense of humor, which I really appreciate. I think
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
some
It
things
does.
in
Yeah.
it. So yeah, I think it's a is it my
Um,
TV show of the year? Probably not. I think Task is probably my TV show of the year. Um, but I'd say this is probably up there.
my TV show of the year is Star Trek: The Next Generation because I watched it this year. But I have only probably watched two.
Mhm.
I've just started Stranger Things from beginning because I never watched them. I know, but what I was going to say is it. I'll have to think about it. It's between that and Derry. They're the only two I watched,
Mhm.
I think.
You
But
should watch Task.
Task,
Yeah, yeah, you should watch that. That's
Task.
yeah, it's about it's the guy who plays the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo,
Yeah, yeah.
as a old FBI agent who pulls together a task force. It's really, really good. Like really, really
Okay.
good.
All right, give it a try.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you said it, I'll give it a try. But anyway, that's really all I'm going to say about plurib. I can never
Pluribus.
say it right. It's a pluribus. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Pluribus.
recommend it. I wanted to say this one thing right for people who see it's quirky and all that. Yeah, there are some really dark moments on this. Yeah, that like when she goes and opens to find out what's in
Mhm.
there.
Mm.
But the bit that I was really kind of conflicted about was what she did to her friend
Mhm.
the second time.
Mhm.
you know that was really really bad. I was like, oh man. And I think she felt it too because you see the way she reacts later on. Do you know what I
Mhm.
mean? But yeah, so those bits are quite dark, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's got a mixture of it, and I'm still waiting to get really sinister, and we all know it will do. There's no way around it. Do you know what I mean? I like the fact that they can't even pick apples
Mhm.
because it's technically it's killing something. They won't kill nothing. It's just so weird and change different. Body snatch is probably the closest thing you can do,
Mm.
say, to a point, you
To
know.
a point.
But yeah, they don't do all of that and stuff, you know. But yeah, so have you anything to add to that?
Yeah. Anything that's got added John Cena, it's got to be good.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, you just random. I was going to ask you guys and who's watching, what did you think of it? Do you agree with us? Do you not? Do you think it's one of the best shows of the year? Do you think it's better than Derry? Let us know. Let me know in the comments below, and I read them all and reply to them all. So don't think I'm not going to. I want you to like and subscribe. Remember, liking, this is a new channel, and it will really help me out if you liked, especially like anyway. Yeah. And I have a couple of more videos out soon. Remember this. I think remember this, right? Look, I want to say thank you again to Ian. Remember this.
My
Remember
pleasure.
thanking Ian, yeah. And I'll get him to join a few more times and a few other videos in the future. Although I'll be the main person because I'm the man. But anyway, look, from now till next time, I'll see you later.